There we go. This is what you want. You need. Which one are you thinking?
I don't know.
All right, folks, we are in Costa Rica, and this adventure is a little different. We were supposed to take a day trip to a volcano, an active volcano. But the driver, what happened to his finger?
We don't know, but I think he doesn't have a finger anymore. So...
There were some issues. So we went in town and we talked to a lady at like a souvenir shop, and she rented us her 4Runner. So we have her Toyota for 3 days, and we're gonna explore the beautiful beaches and the scenery in Costa Rica on our own because our tour was canceled and we're making our own adventure. Stick around, we don't know what we're getting into. And just for reference, folks, we are kind of in the middle of nowhere, Costa Rica. We're not near a large city, and we're just out exploring on our own. Amy, do you know what beach this is?
Yeah, we're at Playa Brasalito.
Okay, what's interesting about this is it's beautiful waterfront property, but behind us, I feel like you wouldn't have this as much where we live because this would have been turned into a condo by now, right? You wouldn't see that as much. So it's different.
Here's those chickens.
Yeah, there's chickens out here that are enormous. There's fish on the beach. They don't smell great. Some beautiful flora and fauna. But yeah, really fascinating. Our first stop is just going to the beach here in Costa Rica. We'll see where we go. I'll show you him. It's hard to tell how big he is because there's nothing for scale. But to his right, you see a hen sitting on the ground, and he is legitimately that much bigger than her. So that is a big rooster. He's got to be 18 inches tall. So to start our adventure, we're just going to get in the car and see where we wind up. Let's go find someplace fun in Costa Rica. Will you join us? So it turns out I don't love driving in Costa Rica, but we have come across a little place called Reina's Chocolate, the Queen's Chocolate, not sure. And they have chocolate tasting, and it says, what's the sign say? Treat yourself. You deserve it. Chocolate beyond your imagination. So this could be the Willy Wonka of chocolate. Now, it's in a unique area, but I think Reina's is going to, it's not going to disappoint. That's what there is to it. So join me as we go check out Reina's Chocolate. All right, take us inside, Amy.
All right, let's do it.
Whew, it's open. That's a good sign.
Oh my goodness, it smells so
So
good.
chocolatey in here. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Whoa, this place is nice. Ooh, we could get a golden ticket. This is a very nice floor.
Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Florida?
Yep. We saw the sign for this place and it looked pretty nice. Is this your place, their place? What's the story?
Yeah, it's our place.
It's cool.
We didn't like chocolate, you got lucky.
So what's the history here? Because this is kind of just a surprise spot here on this road. Yeah, there's not a lot of other chocolate tours. Okay.
You can't afford enough wine to get the whole story.
What's the 30-second version?
It's evolved over 5 or 6 years, and where we are now, we're in a place that nobody in Florida can do, nobody in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
We have 20 different chocolates.
Oh, wow.
If I moved to Hollywood, Orlando, and opened up this kind of business, this is craft chocolate or bean to bar chocolate. Okay. All those expressions simply mean we make chocolate without any chemistry.
Okay.
And it sounds simple, except 30 years ago, there was nobody in North America or Europe that made anything but candy.
Okay.
It was always candy.
Yeah.
It wasn't chocolate without chemistry.
Okay.
Candy, by definition, has a massive amount of chemistry.
Okay.
That's how you make Hershey's and Cadbury,
sure.
Godiva and Lindt. So we have over 20. If I move to Florida and open up the same business, I can succeed. If I pick any town where they don't have one, there's 50,000 people, I'll succeed unless I'm stupid. But I won't have more than 6 to 8 flavors.
Okay.
And I'll have 6 to 8 more focused flavors that are popular and trendy. And I have to sell them online, and I have to sell in local stores.
Gotcha.
We don't have to do any of that. We sell everything we can make.
So what is this?
That's a chocolate tea.
Okay, should we try this?
We give it to people, and we say, here's something you never had before.
Yeah, chocolate tea.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I kind of find it ridiculous that I can still say it. I figured out how to make it 5 years ago. And I expected it to be in Trader Joe's or Whole Paycheck or
Oh, wow.
Sprouts
Yeah.
in a year. And it's
Yeah.
really not readily available yet anywhere.
Wow.
It's delicious.
Pure minerals, no caffeine. We serve it to you with a little sugar, but it drinks absolutely fine without sugar.
It's like, has a bit of a hot chocolate flavor to it, but it's tea,
Yeah.
right? Like you can take, but more real.
Oh, it smells amazing.
So what is this over here?
If you're from North America or Europe, I need you to take a bite of that because we don't have bitter dark chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Most of the world, if you buy an 80 or 90 or something, it'll be acidic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, even in Switzerland, if you get a 90, it'll be acidic. We don't have it because the beans in Costa Rica are literally some of the best beans in the world.
Wow.
You just had the most bitter thing in the building, and it shouldn't have been acidic. It should be strong.
Yeah, it's strong, it's flavorful, but it doesn't have that bite.
Yeah. So,
So we agreed to do a tasting of a variety of their chocolates. In fact, it's only $10, and we get to try a whole bunch of flavors and figure out what we're gonna buy. What could go wrong?
From the darkest one to the sweetest one.
Okay, so there's no sugar in this one, and we're doing the chocolate tasting. Toast. 100% chocolate, right?
We'll try and not chew the chocolate like melt and try not to let it.
Okay. So just let it melt. What do you think? That's bitter.
Wow.
No sugar.
It's not nearly as bitter as like a
Because
chocolate.
cow is not the same as
Sure.
chocolate. Cow is chocolate.
So they give us the sheet to rate our favorite chocolates. So the second one is
They're so good. It's unroasted cacao beans.
cacao
with
beans.
Habanero and salt. And it's so good.
You like a lot, huh? Spicy.
It's a good souvenir. I might have to take some of that one.
Okay. So what a great surprise Reina's chocolates wound up being. Can you imagine spending your afternoon testing different chocolates? That seems like the kind of vacation I want to take. Leave us some comments below. What foods would you want to do a testing of? Chocolates? Pizza? Maybe some beef jerky? Which one are you gonna get? 60% peppermint? Habanero? 70% habanero?
What was the one that I liked? The habanero, the dark habanero.
Habanero salt, yeah.
Can I get two of those, please?
Looks like something straight out of Willy Wonka's. If you get the golden ticket, you run the store. What's the rule?
Trying.
So that was a rare find. Because, I mean, when you
Little bag.
look at the bag.
It's so cute.
And so Amy got a couple different chocolates. One you're going to give to our dog sitter, Ernesto. And as long as it makes it.
Yeah.
And, but it's weird because, like, we're just in the middle of a really dry jungle. And the guy who worked there pointed out to us that they're under a huge drought. Like, they're in the middle of a huge drought, hopefully the end of a huge drought. Because if you look at the countryside in the background, you'll see, as Costa Rica, this is so dry because we're supposed to be in a lush, rich jungle, a rich coast.
Yeah, I mean, I think everywhere in Central and the top part of South America right now just has a huge drought. In Colombia, in Bogota, they're actually rationing water and electricity right now because the drought has gotten so bad, and like 90% of the electricity in the country is hydroelectric.
Yeah.
So when
Yeah,
there's
we're
no
hoping
water,
for rain.
there's no electricity, and it's
Hopefully
really
that's
affects
not the
everything.
climate hitting us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we needed that break
Yeah.
because, you know, just driving in a weird foreign country and not knowing what you're doing, just going, finding a fun place to spend 30 minutes is worthwhile.
Definitely fun.
All right.
They do workshops and all kinds of stuff. So if you're really into chocolate, that's definitely a place you want to check out.
All right, we found a different beach. Drove about, what, 30, 40 minutes?
Something like that.
And what is the name of this beach?
This is Tamarindo.
Tamarindo.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty famous like surfing beach.
yeah.
The Pacific coast of Costa Rica.
Now, do you think the waves get bigger at night? Is that what this is, you think?
Probably, you would think, right?
Because every time I've heard of surfing, you tell what you see every time you hear surfing.
So every time I've seen a surfing beach, I kind of see this, like a lot of people trying to learn to surf and then never really catching a wave. So we'll see if we can see some cool
Okay, let's go check out the surfers. Shark bite. Surfing's no joke, bro. So this beach had a lot of people doing surfing lessons, and it was a lot of fun to see them learn to surf, and a few of them just wipe out. We actually created a completely separate video about this beach, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our Costa Rican videos to see everything going on this super fun beach. And do we have any surfers out there? I've never been surfing before, but I kind of want to try it. Do you think I could pick it up as an adult, or is it only for the youngsters? And as fun as this was, we had to cut it a little short. Amy got hungry and needed some big-ass nachos. There we go. This is what you want. You need this.
Very excited.
You're nacho depleted. It's a good breeze and some shade. Let's get you some nachos. You have a significant lack of nachos is one of your problems. You're so sweaty.
Significant lack of AC. I'm so hot.
Right? For a Florida girl, you don't like the heat. All right. I don't know what we do here. Maybe we find a table. All right, Amy, where are we off to next?
I think we're gonna go check out this market in Tamarindo.
Tamarindo. How you doing? No, thank you. So Tamarindo is on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica.
Yeah, it's kind of the biggest town over here, and it's known for being a little surfing town.
Little surfing town in Costa Rica. And you can see the market over here. We're gonna make our way when we can find a crossing area. And should be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We barely made it across that street.
That was crazy.
Oh, what are these guys?
Sloths.
Sloths. I like these though. Is that carved out of palm tree?
I don't know.
Pretty
maybe.
cool.
It is cool.
Well, dream catcher guys. All right. Oh, cool. To scale, no less.
I like it.
They don't mess around with what they got here. How much are these? $76 US? What?
Or colonas?
No,
Oh yeah, I guess that would be.
that wouldn't be.
That's crazy.
Handmade. They're authentic is the problem. Cuban cigars. A lot of sloths. A lot of sloths. We need to see some sloths on this trip.
I know. I'm really hoping we get to. We were supposed to see some today, but we didn't make it.
I am frustrated by the lack of sloths in real life.
I'm hoping that the humidity will bring them out. That's what I've heard.
Right?
They like the humidity, so.
So tell us what Pura Vida is.
Pura Vida, it literally means pure life.
Pure life.
But I think it's kind of used a little bit like aloha.
Just like you can use it for everything?
Yeah, it's a greeting. It means hello, goodbye. How you doing?
You like it?
Good. Yeah.
Pura Vida. I like it.
Cool.
So I gotta show you this next place. Panaderia, if you will. Because it's really fun. Alright. You see it yet? You're gonna see it here up close in a second. Breaking bread, bakery, sandwiches, and coffee. It's like a chain here. I've seen these in a few towns. Like the Walter White they have over there. It's a busy little town. Lots of traffic going very slow. So Amy, can we come here on Mondays?
I don't know what that means.
Sounds better than reggae, honestly. I mean, reggae is fine and all, but Mondays. Is that an activity or you just don't like Monday?
I do not know what that means. That's fun.
So there seem to be a lot of beach horses for rent. You could rent a beach horse. These guys look like they're almost sleeping standing up. they're done with their day. How much do you think a beach horse costs these days?
I don't know. 50,000 colones.
2,000 colones, maybe. Could be. So, waffle monkey. Is that what we saw earlier? Was there a different waffle monkey?
This is like they were just advertising for miles around.
Right.
When it comes to waffle monkey.
That guy offered us all sorts of wares on the beach. There's always a guy who offers you all sorts of wares on the beach.
He usually has a red backpack or a red hat.
A red hat. And he's a guy who has a lot of things that you can get that I don't need. This is a heck of a piece of driftwood, right?
The world's largest driftwood.
Like, this is a beast of a tree.
Yeah, I just made that up, but it might
The
be
driftiest wood.
Yeah, of all time. This is the largest in the world.
This is a petrified sea monster, actually. So yeah, look at how big this thing is, just on the beach. What would you do with this? How could you get rid of this? This is just permanently on the beach now, right?
Why would you want it?
How did it get up here? Maybe it was planted at some point. How you doing? No, we're good, thank you, sir. Wow, cool. That's cool. All right, it's getting late, so maybe it's time to head back to our Airbnb. On the way, we're gonna stop for dinner at a place called La Forchetta, which is an Italian restaurant. So let's go ahead and check that out next. Let's see what Amy got. So what did you get?
I got a quinoa salad with grilled shrimp.
Quinoa salad with grilled shrimp.
That's
Enormous. This little guy right here. You guys are huge.
I know. Wild. I'm excited. They look really good. For scale.
On the way home, we stopped at a local grocery store. Now, this grocery store does cater to tourists, but I was surprised at the number of American brands that they had here. The prices were also really high, and we'll do a separate video that shows the prices, compares the prices to back in the States, so you can see everything they have here, and whether or not you want to take a trip to Costa Rica as well. As an example, this bottle of Grey Goose is about $70. How much do you pay back home? Jack Daniel's, also about $72. This bag of Oreos comes in at about $6, and a Gatorade is about $2. I don't know what my fascination is, but I've always enjoyed walking around grocery stores. Seeing the food makes me happy, and going around foreign grocery stores is fun too. Do we know how much we spent total?
I think it was like $80.
$80?
Yeah.
Wow, we spent quite a bit. But it looks official because you got the French bread sticking out the top. This is like a movie set of food.
If I had like some tulips or something, I'd be very Instagram worthy.
Perfect. All right, folks, thanks again for joining us. We really do appreciate it. Do what you can to support the channel. If that's a like or a subscribe or share our videos on our social media, it means so much to us, and we really do appreciate it. We make these videos to document our adventures and make friends with you. So leave us a comment and let us know what you like, what you want to see. Check out some of our other videos too. We've got a series called Tampa on a Tank Full, where we show all sorts of Florida adventures, so check out all those videos. You know we love and appreciate you. Goodbye, my friends.